the car!
He's having to pass other eastbound cars.
These are times when cops' dashcam recorded some of the most disturbing scenes. Starting with the case of a driver who refused to follow orders, which quickly turned a simple stop into a violent scene. Case 1. This first case shows how a simple traffic stop changed into a situation that became highly troubling.
I'm trying to get a nice white guy to take me home. Just take her home and handcuff her and just do it.
I was just at like orange carpet last week, so I would have saw you. You probably wouldn't have
a nice white guy.
You probably wouldn't have had to call your cousin.
The person in uniform, identified later as Lee, first interacted with the driver in a casual way, but his behavior quickly crossed professional limits.
Can you please show me your dad? He told me to get back in the car.
I'll get you out here in a second.
Oh my God, I am so sorry, officer. I apologize.
He noticed the clothing of the female driver and commented on it in a teasing manner.
I don't know what you want me to do, but I'm just telling you that I do not want to get in trouble for you being looking like that. I can't get in trouble for looking like that.
I don't know, I can't really see.
I'm not indecent. Tell her to get out of the car, step out of the car.
The start of the stop looked normal, but soon, instead of focusing only on the reason for the stop, Lee began speaking in ways that were personal and inappropriate.
Hey, do you have one of those cameras in your car? Yes, you just said you got to turn it off before you play that game. Then you just jump and flip it off.
But I do have to get you out, just make sure you have it.
That's fine, you can go ahead and do it.
And then I'll come back up and we'll play that game.
Can I have my license though?
Yep, after I run it.
Oh, okay. Hold my dress down, sorry. Hold your dress down. What do you want me to do?
Go ahead and stand right there in front of my car. I just want to check your eyes here.
That's fine.
Thanks, 1832, check up through.
The driver's outfit became a subject of remarks that had nothing to do with the traffic situation. By doing this, Lee created discomfort and shifted the focus away from proper duty.
You said you had nothing there?
No, I did drink a couple glasses of wine earlier at dinner. No, that was about 5:30 tonight, though.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't any time.
Go ahead and stand right there for me.
Okay.
What I want you to do is face me. Okay, go ahead and put your feet together. Arms down your side.
The test became less about safety and more about entertainment for him. The woman, confused about what would happen, even asked about the possibility of being arrested. Instead of giving a clear explanation, Lee avoided a proper response and kept acting casual. Eventually, he declared she was not under the influence and allowed her to leave. After that, Lee asked the driver to come out of the car for a field sobriety test. A test like this is supposed to be serious because it checks if the person is under alcohol or drug influence. Instead of taking it seriously, Lee continued to make jokes and comments while the driver was trying to complete the steps.
Are you able to see the tip of the pen here?
Yeah.
Again, follow this with your eyes only.
The issue did not end there. Attention then turned to the passenger. Once the driver was gone, Lee kept the passenger with him and drove her close to her house. At this moment, his actions became even more troubling. According to later reports, he asked the passenger for a photo in a way that was physically inappropriate. He wanted the picture taken with his hand on her chest, which created a deeply uncomfortable situation.
That's the point. You're not taking your eye quite all the way.
This one case was not isolated. Because of this report, a wider investigation began. Federal authorities discovered that Lee had a pattern of doing similar acts with multiple women. He repeatedly used his power as an officer to make unwanted advances. Once all the evidence was gathered, the federal court charged him with violating civil rights. In the end, he was sentenced to 5 years in prison. Case 2. On December 5, 2024, Brooklyn, New York, faced a serious case that began with gunfire and ended with a deadly police encounter. At around 2:55 p.m., Christopher Ferguson, aged 21, reportedly shot several rounds near Park Avenue and North Portland Avenue.
Body cameras on, body cameras on, body cameras on. I can't hear the transmissions. I can't hear the transmissions.
Right after firing, he ran away and entered a black Honda Accord. A witness quickly gave police the exact details of the car, including its color, model, and the license plate.
Talk to me, Sarge. Nobody cut us, right? It's got a firearm in there, that's as far as I'm concerned. Keep going.
The case started quickly and moved across different locations within just minutes.
Why the fuck is he trying to pass me, bro?
By 3:10 p.m., police located the Honda Accord near Fulton Street and Vanderbilt Avenue. When they attempted to stop the vehicle, the driver refused to pull over. Instead, the car continued at a high speed through busy city streets.
There's people running, there's people running. Careful, careful.
The chase covered around 2.5 miles before ending in a crash at 184 Utica Avenue. Inside the car were 3 people: the female driver, Christopher Ferguson as the passenger, and a 3-year-old child.
Why didn't they block that car, man? That was stupid. Don't.
The presence of a small child in the middle of a high-speed chase made the situation even more dangerous. The incident now had elements of gun violence, public safety risk, and involvement of innocent life.
Go, please. Oh, yeah. Hey, turn left, turn left. Watch out.
Once the car stopped after crashing, the situation escalated further. As an officer approached, Ferguson got out from the passenger side holding a gun. He reportedly aimed the weapon directly at the approaching officer. This led to immediate gunfire.
In front of the 7-7! We are physically in front of the 7-7!
Officer Aguilar discharged 16 rounds, while Officer Race fired 3 rounds, making a total of 19 shots. Ferguson was struck multiple times and collapsed at the scene. The female driver was also injured by the gunfire, and both were quickly transported to Kings County Medical Center. Ferguson did not survive his injuries and was later declared dead at the hospital.
So he's making his way toward the Eastern Parkway. We're on Park in Utica.
He's stuck!
The next day, The aftermath of the shooting brought strong emotions from the family. Ferguson's mother, Yolanda Campbell, spoke at a public gathering. She claimed that the officers used excessive force and described the incident as an execution. She demanded that the police release the body camera footage to the public. She also mentioned that detectives searched their home but did not recover any firearm. Her statement raised further questions about the events and the way the case was handled. The family's voice highlighted a growing demand for transparency, accountability, and answers from authorities. Along with the death of Ferguson, the female driver was injured, and a 3-year-old child was placed in extreme danger. Case 3. On September 16th, at 3:39 p.m., officers in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, noticed a white limousine driving unusually slow near the 9200 block of Sheridan Road. The registration of the car also had issues, which made the situation look suspicious. Because of this, police tried to stop the limousine, but the driver refused to pull over. Instead, the vehicle quickly picked up speed and began moving recklessly. The driver tried to use the shoulder of the road to pass other vehicles, which is against traffic rules. This unsafe driving put other road users at risk, and within a short distance, the limousine lost control and ended up crashing into a ditch.
Get on the ground!
After the crash, the driver immediately left the car and started running on foot. Multiple officers from Pleasant Prairie and Winthrop Harbor worked together to contain the situation.
Listen here! Hey! Oh, don't bite me! I need help!
The area was quickly surrounded, so the suspect could not escape further. At the same time, a police dog named Chase was brought in to help track the person. With the support of the K9 unit, officers began searching the nearby area.
Watch out, watch out! Move, move, move! Dog! Dog! Put your hands behind your back!
A short time later, the suspect was located hiding inside a wooded area close to the crash site. The combination of manpower and K9 support played an important role in finding him quickly.
Put your hands behind your back! Stellan! Get him! Stellan! Hands on your back! Put your hands behind your back! Stellan! Grab it! Good Stellan! Come on, roll over! On your stomach! Get on your stomach! Stellan! Good Stellan! Good Stellan!
When officers tried to place the man under arrest, he became violent and resisted. During the struggle, the suspect even bit one of the officers in an attempt to break free.
Okay, glasses are gone. Sorry, my radio's gone. Let them out. Woo! Good ball.
At that moment, K9 Chase responded by biting the suspect on the arm, which allowed officers to safely get control of him. Once the situation was under control, medical attention was given to the suspect before transferring him for further procedures. The limousine was later searched thoroughly by police. Inside, officers found methamphetamine and materials often linked with drug distribution. The suspect was identified as 37-year-old Bradley R. Semrich from Portage, Wisconsin. Records showed that he already had multiple criminal charges in the past and was wanted for other crimes before this chase. After being treated at a hospital for minor injuries, Bradley was taken to Kenosha County Jail. He is now facing numerous charges, including fleeing from police, assaulting an officer, possession of meth with intent to sell, carrying a concealed knife as a convicted felon, reckless endangerment, and bail jumping. Yatur 4. On May 8, 2025, at 12:49 p.m., a bank robbery happened at TD Bank, located at 2437 SE 17th Street in Ocala, Florida. The main suspect was a 37-year-old man named Randall Williford. He entered the bank with a gun and demanded cash from the employees. In only a few minutes, he collected $6,900. After that, he ran outside and got into a black pickup truck. The driver of the truck was 34-year-old Amanda Bishop, and a passenger, 36-year-old Andre Baker, was also inside. Within seconds, the three suspects began moving away from the crime scene, but police were already alerted.
Baseball style t-shirt, red sleeves. That unit going past fire department, they cannot let us go through. They got that gas. Come up to baseline.
Officers located the black pickup truck almost immediately after the suspects left the bank. A chase began through the streets of Ocala. The truck moved at very high speeds, at some points reaching close to 90 miles per hour.
Traffic speeds 90. Denver. Just past Forest High School.
This chase lasted less than 10 minutes. At exactly 12:59 p.m., the pickup truck lost control and crashed into a retention pond.
Westbound 38th Street, heading back out towards Temple rollover.
The crash happened near Southeast Maricamp Road, close to the Southern Pig and Cattle Restaurant. Randall Williford got out of the truck, still holding his gun. He attempted to run on foot, moving away from the crash site. But during the escape, he stumbled and fell, which slowed him down.
He's running with the gun!
Fuel's coming up.
Stop the gun! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move!
Welfare County Station. Shots fired. Shots fired. We're going to EMF jet out.
The chase on foot did not last long. Officers managed to surround him, and he was taken into custody without further incident. Meanwhile, Amanda Bishop and Andre Baker were also removed from the crashed vehicle and arrested at the same location.
Denver shot fired.
All three suspects faced multiple charges. Randall Williford was charged with armed robbery, possession of a firearm as a convicted felon, and assaulting an officer. Amanda Bishop was charged for aiding in the robbery and for reckless driving during the high-speed chase. Andre Baker faced robbery-related charges as well. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement started reviewing the incident, especially the force used during the arrests. Case 5. The scene begins with a simple stop where the driver was asked to show identification.
Hey, Dennis. Hey, hate to be the one to tell you this, but it sounds like you got a warrant out of Illinois. Okay. You got your ID on you? Sorry? Okay.
The officer gave multiple requests for the driver to exit the car. Instead of following the request, the driver stayed inside.
Hello? Go step out, man. Yeah, reach. Unbuckle your seatbelt and step out of the vehicle.
He patiently waits for Gilder.
The situation did not remain calm for long. The driver made the choice to push the vehicle forward, which forced the officer to react.
Stop car! Stop car! Stop it! Stop the car! Stop the car! Stop car! Stop it!
Officer McCarty is now on the hood of the moving vehicle.
Within seconds, the entire moment shifted from a routine check into a serious and dangerous incident. This showed how fast an encounter can escalate when the person behind the wheel refuses to cooperate. Time was short, and the officer had to make split-second decisions as the car started moving.
As Gilder hits the gas, as the car whips around the corner, the pursuit vehicle follows.
The vehicle accelerated, while the officer was left with no choice but to hold on to the hood. The car did not slow down, and instead picked up speed. The dash cam of another unit recorded the chase, showing the officer gripping the surface tightly while the vehicle made sharp turns.
But when Gilder hits a ditch,
the car moved around a corner at high speed with the officer still hanging on. It was a dangerous sight, as one wrong movement could have ended badly. The chase continued, and the driver refused to stop.
As Gilder takes off, leaving both officers behind.
I have 1050 in a ditch. I need medics to my location. I have Officer McCarty down.
But Officer McCarty isn't concerned about his own well-being. He has one thing on his mind.
At one point, the car hit a ditch, which caused an abrupt change in the scene. The trailing police unit also struck the ditch and could not keep going. This left the suspect free for a short while and both officers behind. The officer who had been on the hood of the car suffered a fall that resulted in a broken vertebra. Despite the injury, his first concern was not himself, but making sure the suspect was caught. He encouraged his fellow officers to continue the pursuit. Later, the suspect was caught after stealing another vehicle in Chicago Heights, Illinois. And that's all we have for today's episode. Don't forget to give this video a like, smash that subscribe button, and also ring that notification bell while you're down there.